Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a 6-month MONQ update. So 6 months ago, back in February, I did a first impressions of MONQ, and I'll show you guys what it looked like. So this thing right here is the MONQ, and I had did a first impressions of it back in February, and I wanted to do a 6-month MONQ update so you guys could like hear about my experience with it and how it helped me in this last 6 months and all that. But if you guys want to see my first impressions of it, then I'll link it. And yeah, so let's get into it. So first, I want to give a disclaimer that it's recommended that you be over 18 to use this. Now I have seen some people that were like under 18, and you know, they might have said like they use it or you know, anything like that, which, you know, it's fine, but it's just the company themselves, you know, they recommend. So just because they recommend that you be over 18 doesn't mean that, you know, it's like illegal for you to use. Just make sure you ask your parents, and I think it's also important that you ask your doctor and your dentist if it's okay for you to use, because you know, you might you don't know if you have any source of health issues that might interfere with this. And then your dentist is also important to ask in case, you know, you're prone to cavities. And my last disclaimer is that don't use this if you're pregnant, if you have respiratory issues. Like I said, you know, if you have any type of health issues, then this might not be good for you to use, or if you're allergic to essential oils. So now that we got my disclaimer out the way, let's get into the video. So my experience with MONQ, I would say that it has helped me greatly. It has helped me with my situational anxiety, and what I mean by that is that you know, if I go out to the store and I start to feel, you know, my anxiety flaring up, then I would use the MONQ and it would help me. And I also suffer from like shaky hands, you know, daily. So I feel like it has also helped me with that, because even if like with me myself, you know, if I'm sitting at home and I don't really have like anything to have anxiety about, but my hands will still, you know, shake for whatever reason, I have also taken the MONQ and used it for, you know, to get rid of my shaky hand. And on the website, it says that they recommend that you take like 2 to 3 puffs per day, but for me, I would take as little or as much as I needed. And I kind of feel like it doesn't really hurt you and it doesn't really matter. So I feel like, you know, you could take as much as you need or as little as you need, because I do remember seeing one comment of someone saying that they would just like puff on it. Like they would literally puff on it just all day and they end up with a headache. So be aware of that if you use it like back to back all day, you might get a headache. You know, I don't know, because you know, I only use mine whenever I go out. So next, I had written down some questions that I wanted to answer, and these are questions that I took from other videos. Like I literally just went on other, you know, first impressions, you know, MONQ type of videos, and I just went down the comments and I just took a bunch of really important questions that other people asked that they haven't gotten a reply to in like the last few months, in the last year or so. So I felt like it was important for me to answer these questions that other people might not have gotten to get an answer from. So the first question is MONQ a vape? And I will say no. MONQ is not a vape, and even the website, the company who makes this, they don't call it a vape. They pretty much just call it like an essential oils, you know, type of thing. I know it's like difficult to like explain it, especially if you're underage and you want to ask your parents if you want to use it, or if you're talking to like a therapist or a doctor or whatever, and you know, suggest like you want to use it. So it is kind of like a bit difficult to explain it, because of course if you say you know, you want to use something where you know, breathe in, you know, people's mind will automatically go to, oh, is this a vape, you know? So but no, technically it's not a vape, it's just an essential oils, pretty much to help you. What does the packaging look like? So I actually still have the packaging right here, and it's pretty small. So this is basically what the packaging look like. It's small and discreet. So say for example, you know, you're underage and you want to buy this secretly because you think that your parents won't like it. You won't have to worry about, you know, if your parents do find it, they'll like get mad at you or, you know, be suspicious, because this packaging is pretty discreet. And this is pretty much what it looks like. In the inside, just they gave just you know, a sticker, then the little outer thing that it comes with, and all that good stuff. Does it contain nicotine, tobacco, etc.? And for that question, it's a no. It does not contain any nicotine, any tobacco, any of those harmful chemicals. It just contains essential oils, and essential oils is pretty harmless to, you know, consume or whatever. Doesn't make you lightheaded, give you headaches. So back to what I said earlier about how I did see a comment where someone said that they used it all day and it gave them a headache. But me personally, I haven't experienced that, because like I said, you know, I don't use mine like all day every day. I only use it whenever I really need it. Like if I have like really shaky hands, I use it. If I'm going out to the store or to like a social event, I use it, and that's it. So for that question, you know, I haven't really experienced, you know, any lightheadedness or, you know, headaches, because I don't use it a whole lot. But does your breath smell like the scent? So this question is pretty funny. Honestly, I don't think it does, because when you do like breathe it in or take it in, or however you want to say it, when you do breathe it in, you do taste the scent, but I don't think it really lingers. Like it's not really that strong where it'll like linger in your mouth like you're chewing gum or you're eating a piece of candy. So I don't think it really it really like makes your breath smell like whatever scent. Does it harm your lungs? So with that, I can't give a direct yes or no question, because this MONQ is pretty much still new. So we really don't know in like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years if, you know, it's going to crop up with like something harmful, or not something harmful, but you know, it'll crop up with it hurt your lungs or anything. So for that question, I really don't have a direct answer, because I don't want to say no, it doesn't harm your lungs, because we really don't know, and I also don't want to say yes, it harms your lungs, because we don't know for that either. So for that, I'm gonna just say I don't know, because with this still being a new product, we really don't know, you know, down the line. But for right now, you know, I haven't really felt any consequences, any repercussions from using it, and I haven't really heard from anybody else having any health problems from using it. Is it safe for kids and teens? So again, like I said, the website, or should I say the company, do recommend that you be over 18 to use it. But I guess if you're in your situation, if you talk to your parents and they say, yeah, you can use it because you have severe anxiety, then, you know, it should be okay. But even for that question, I don't want to say yes, it's okay, or it's not okay. Just, you know, just talk to your parents if you're under 18, please. How long does it last? So I'm not sure if this question is asking like after I use it, how long does it last, or how long the MONQ in general lasts. But the MONQ in general, if you go by the website, which like they say, if you take 2 to 3 puffs a day, it'll last about like 100 to 200 puffs. So that might be like maybe a month or two. And then as far as like in general, like after I use it, how long it lasts, it pretty much helps me until I go home. Are they rechargeable? So this one in particular, the single one, is not rechargeable, but the MONQ website do sell rechargeable little capsule things, or whatever you want to call it, where you can like put it inside, charge it, and then use it whenever. Do you recommend the single use or the rechargeable for a first timer? For the first timer, I would say the single use, because you really don't know if it'll help you or if you'll even like it. So for a first timer, I highly recommend you get the single use, and then after you use it for a few months or even a few years, if you decide that you want to keep using it, you like it, it helps you, then you could get the multi-pack that comes with the rechargeable station and all that. Because for me, I actually plan on, when I go to buy some more of this, once I run out, I do plan on getting the rechargeable, so then I'll have like a long lasting MONQ. Can you get past security with it? Once again, I don't know, because I don't travel. Like, I don't travel to the point where I had to go through security. But I did recently go to the courthouse, and I was able to, well, actually no, did I take it off? I actually don't even remember, because recently I did have to go to the courthouse to take care of some information, and there was like that big security box that we all know about, but I really don't remember if I took it off or I kept it on, honestly. But either way, it should be all right for you to wear past security. I don't know, but just because I don't think it's like that harmful where they'll be like, no, stop right there, take it off. So it should be fine. Can you refill it with your own oils? So no, it's pretty much like a one time use. Even with the rechargeables, you're not able to, like, once you run out, you're not able to refill it with your own oils. And even if you were to refill it, I wouldn't recommend refilling it with your own oils, because the oils that the MONQ company use are like 100% safe and healthy. So you just don't know if like your type of oils will be safe to consume or not. So so no, you can't refill it with your own oils, and I wouldn't recommend you doing that anyways. Would you recommend this to someone who's trying to quit vaping? I guess so. I don't know, because me myself, I was never like addicted to vaping or cigarettes, so it's kind of hard for me to say yeah. But I guess if you really are trying to quit vaping, I would prefer you use this instead of any other method. So I guess what I'm trying to say is yeah, you could try it out and see if it helps if you're trying to quit vaping, and see how it works for you. Would this help someone with anger issues? So I think on the website they do sell kind of like a really strong flavor that helps with mood. I guess maybe with like anger or other type of stuff. So yeah, I would say even with this, because this mostly helps with anxiety, but I feel like even with this, it might, like, you could try and see. Is it better than taking anxiety pills? For me, 100% yes. Like, all day, any day, I would say 100%. In my experience, it does help with taking, it does help better than taking anxiety pills, because I have taken like 3 different anxiety pills over the past few years and none of them worked. Like, they either gave me bad side effects, like my chest would hurt, or some type of health issues, or it just would not work. So for me personally, I do prefer using this over anxiety pills, because not only is it kind of like a quick fast type of thing, but you also don't have to like wean yourself off. Because I know with some pills, especially anxiety pills, if you've taken it for so long, you have to wean yourself off. But with this, you do not have to wean yourself off. So I will say, yeah, 100%, I do prefer this MONQ over anxiety pills. What happens if you use it more than 2 to 3 times a day? So like I said earlier, I did see a comment from someone saying that they used it all day and it gave them a headache. So I would just be aware of that. That might happen. You might get like lightheadedness or a headache if you're using it like all day. Do you inhale it like a vape? Yes and no. And the reason why I say yes and no is because you do breathe it in, but you're not breathing it into your lungs. So basically, what you do is, there's a hole right here. Let me try to get close. So at the top there's a hole, and so what you do is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's basically what you do. You just breathe it in through your mouth, and then you exhale through your nose. You're not supposed to exhale throughout your mouth, because again, this is not a vape. You're not trying to like vape. You're not trying to like inhale it into your lungs. What are the long-term effects of using it? So like I said earlier, in 10 to 20 years, we don't know. I really wish I could give you more information, and I can understand that it probably would be nice if even the company could give more information. But since, like anything, this is a new product, it's only been out for I think maybe a year or 2. I don't know, because I recently just found out about it. I want to say like maybe last year or so. So it's still fairly new, and I'm sure even the company themselves probably don't know the long-term effects of it. So unfortunately, I can't give you any information about how long, not how long, but what happens like 10 to 20 years if you're using it consistently. But I will say this, to be honest, whatever consequences happens, I'll accept it, because this really does help me. And like I said, it helps me way more anxiety pills. So I have pretty much accepted that if in 10 to 20 years if something does crop up with my lungs or with my body from the effects of using this, I'll accept it, because right here, right now, I just prefer it way more than taking anxiety pills. Like, anxiety pills just gives me a headache. I do not like it at all. I don't like that you have to wean yourself off. I don't like that you have to wait till it really starts to work with you. And last but not least is it worth it? So 100% yes. I could tell you all day, any day, that it's worth it, because it is. I love it. Like, I honestly, like with me and my anxiety, I really just felt down in the dumps, because like I said, I've tried 3 different anxiety pills. I felt like I wouldn't be able to find a solution to tame it, to help me out when I have to go out to the store and all of that. So I'm just like so happy that this company has created this product for people like me who suffer from severe anxiety, but we don't want to be like trapped in this cage of our anxiety. So I 100% think it's worth it. I 100% recommend it. And yeah. So that's it for this video. I did my best with answering I did my best with answering the questions that I've seen people, you know, ask multiple times and haven't really gotten a reply back yet. So I hope this video helps out. If you're thinking about using a MONQ but you're not exactly sure like the in-depth of like how you use it, what it is, like if it works and all that. So if you guys have any questions that I haven't you know, talked about or answered in this video, let me know down below in the comments, and yeah, I'll try to get back to you. So yeah, so thank you for watching. Subscribe, like this video, subscribe to see more content like this. Share this video. My social links are down below. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.